Hello there guys and welcome back to the FIFA 20 career mode with Everton, and today we have episode 4 of the career mode. And as you can see here straight away from the news article of last episode, Keane seals Everton win in last game against Sheffield United in the Carabao Cup. He came on as a substitute and in the dying moments of the game managed to get us a goal and saved us going to another penalty shootout in the Carabao Cup. But anyway, on into today's episode. You've got Man City at home is the first game of today's episode. We'll have a quick look at the calendar here. We're able to see, so we finish off September against Man City, then we go into October, we play Burnley away from home for the second game, and the final game of the episode will be West Ham at home. So an interesting episode. We've got the toughest team first being Man City at home. And one thing I wanted to mention is we changed the formation, went back to a 4-3-3 for today's episode, and I think we are for further episodes as well. Last episode we tried the 4-2-2, and I thought it might have helped a little bit with having two strikers up front. But it didn't really seem to do much for us against Sheffield United, because we did play them twice last episode. Once in the Premier League and then once in the Carabao Cup. And both times finishing 1-0. So the 4-2-2, I don't feel like it worked too well for us. So gone back to the 4-3-3. I just feel like I need to just work on the team a little bit. You know, it's a work in progress team. And obviously I can't expect a finished team this early on, especially only starting four episodes in. So it's a work in progress. I just need to work out what individual players, what players are best at what, and where they're best played, and all that obviously is still to be figured out, and what our best starting 11 is. So I think go back to the 4-3-3. We did well. We got the 4-0 win against Wolves, so the team isn't too bad. It is capable of getting the wins, and obviously not doing too bad so far. Currently sat in 6th place on 13 points, so no problem with a formation there. But anyway, we're going to get into this game against Man City. But before we do, if you guys do enjoy today's episode, don't forget, leave a like down below on the video and hit the subscribe button if you are new around here and you want to see more videos like this in your subscription box. But anyway, let's get into this game against City. We're going to go with a blue kit because we're at home, play City in their away kit. And here we go, Goodison Park. Let's get into the game. So here we are into the game against Man City, and if City win today, they do go back to the top of the table. Well, at least joint with Liverpool anyway on points, because I do believe Liverpool are ahead on goal difference. And if we manage to win today, then we will go to, I think, level with Manchester United. I know we'll overtake Bournemouth, so that is the aim today, get the win. Obviously we're against one of the best teams in the Premier League here, and obviously we are still a developing team. So it's going to be tough. Hopefully we just concentrate, we can at least get a win. Or if worst comes to worst, a draw. But I'm still going to aim for the win. And still in there getting caught offside early on. Close call, but he was offside. Oh, there you go. Man City 1-0 up. How many minutes in? I think it's about 5 or 6 minutes in here. Kevin De Bruyne getting the goal. 10 minutes in, sorry. And that's how fast it felt. They've scored. And I haven't been able to get out of our half, if I'm going to be honest here. Man City all over us right now. Kevin De Bruyne, I think an assist there from Aguero. Getting past Holgate, quite easy to be fair, bit of skill, and they're slotting it past Pickford. I thought he would have done a little bit better there, at least got a hand to it. Unfortunately couldn't, and Man City already 1-0 up, 10 minutes in. A really tough game here. We definitely need to focus a lot more and play a lot more faster as well. So here we go, won ourselves a corner here, cross from Richarlison. Stones knocking it out, gets on as a corner, 35 minutes in. It'd be great to get a goal here. Let's try and get it on Yerry Mina's head there. Not going to be Richarlison. Here we go. Has he still got the ball? He has. He won it. Gabam in. No one to really pass to in space here. Plenty of Man City players. Can we get a ball through? And we can. Sigurdsson. Here we go. Bernard, go for the shot. Edison, great save there. Can we win it back here? Come on, it'd be nice to just win this ball back. Man City passing it around and managed to clear the ball. But here we go. Gomez has got it though. Can we find a pass? Oh, Bernard. Cancelo there, knocking him straight off the ball. Man City winning themselves the corner here. Really hard to get the ball off them, got to be honest. They've always got players in space, and when you do try and get the tackle in, they're always doing a bit of skill, something to get round you, or even playing a pass off. Got themselves a corner here. Pickford, and what a mess, what a mess. Get this away. Oh my God, please, thank God. Well, it's not away yet. Oh, please, just get it away. And there you go, Aguero, 2-0. And complete mess there. Going to bring Davies on, hopefully some fresh legs into the midfield. But what happened there? What actually happened? And you can see here, we get the ball with Sigurdsson, and we've got him playing a pass away. And, you know, do you capitalise on it? Aguero especially 6 goals now in the Premier League. Joint top scorer now with Calvert-Lewin. Going to have to make a sub. Try something different now in this second half. But you can tell Man City are class above us easily. Oh, there we go. Calvert-Lewin bringing us one back. 2-1 in this game now. Come on. We can at least bring it back and get a draw, hopefully. Calvert-Lewin, Sigurdsson and Luca Dean there coming up to the camera. You can see here Sigurdsson playing the ball through. Shot, but then rebounded back to him and getting the shot there into the back of the net. Lucky rebound, to be fair. And I've said it so many times where it's rebounded for the AI, so I'm just glad it's happened for us. Now 7 goals in the Premier League. Back to the top of the top scorers list. I made 2 subs here just before that. Iwobi coming on for Sigurdsson and Keane coming on for Calvert-Lewin, which, considering them two just helped us score that goal, a little bit gutted now, brought them off. But hopefully fresh legs will, secure us another goal in this game. So here we go, not long left in this game now. I don't think we're going to get another goal to make it 2-2 at all. Man City on the attack here. Can't control the player I want. And in that time, Gabriel Jesus has managed to score and make it 3-1. And Man City have definitely got 3 points this game now. And he's come on for Aguero and managed to score and secure Man City to win here. As you can see, loads of space, and I'm trying to press L1, L1, L1. Change to the player I want, and I can't in time. And unfortunately, he's managed to smash that past Pickford there. Probably the best goal of the day, if I'm going to be honest. The first 2 goals, I thought Pickford should have done better. Should have at least got a hand to the first one, definitely. And now, it looks like there's no way back for us at all. But at least we stopped him from getting a clean sheet. That's all you can say from this game, really. So there we have it. The game has ended 3-1. Man City with the win. As you can see there from the match facts, City 7 shots, 7 on target. We had 8 shots, 6 on target, but unfortunately only 1 of them going in today. And Man City with the 7 shots, 3 of them going in. And they had a little bit more possession as well. An unfortunate defeat. Sigurdsson there with a 9.0 match rating. That's probably one of the only things I regret in that game. Probably taking Calvert-Lewin off and Sigurdsson. When Moise Keane came on, he did have a few chances, but nothing that came anything, obviously, as you've seen. Calvert-Lewin getting the only goal today. And without Calvert-Lewin right now, we'd be probably bottom half of the table. All our goals are coming from him. But let's have a see now what the post-match interview has to offer. So, what are your thoughts on the results? We'll bounce back from this. We've got to bounce back from this. We're against Burnley away from home next. So, we've got to get a result in that game. You must have hoped for getting back into the game at a point of 1 point. You lost by a margin today. Did your goal come too late? They were the better team, and they just clearly was today. You know, Man City's team, arguably the best in the league, or one of the best in the league, you could say, between them and Liverpool. So, you know, you can't really moan at that. And I believe that was the result they got in real life against us as well. So, is Laporte's confidence display in defence a reason behind your failure? I was going to say, concentrate on what we can do better. No point concentrating now on what Laporte did. Just concentrate on where we can improve and what we can do next for the next game. So after that game, we come to our emails here. We've got a youth squad monthly report, which we'll have a quick look at. The 2 players that we picked up from last episode, I do believe. And then we've got a training injury. Unfortunately, Yerry Mina suffered a pulled quad, and he's going to be out for 2 weeks, which is really unfortunate because he's probably our best defender, I would say. Let's have a quick look at a youth squad report. So you can see here we've got Oliver Baker, 58 overall, potential between 73 and 93. So not a bad little player here, but I do believe Peter Moore is a better player. Overall, currently sitting at 61, his potential there as well. Pretty much similar, 72 to 94. And you can sort of tell Peter Moore is going to be the better player just from his value. Currently valued at $500,000, where Oliver Baker is valued at $250,000 there. So unfortunately, Yerry Mina is out, so I'm probably going to play Michael Keane in this game. He's our next best defender. I'm not a big fan of Michael Keane, so I'm just going to hope he does a job for us in the defence until Yerry Mina is back. A few emails here, nothing of importance. I believe, which team was that? Sporting tried coming in for Seamus Coleman. Well, I just ignored that. No way I was going to sell Seamus Coleman. I will be saying he's in good form. I was going to say I'll consider it. Probably going to play Sigurdsson, but Iwobi might come on at some point. Because he didn't do too bad last game coming on in that second half. But let's bring Keane on into the starting 11. Mina's going to come off. I'm going to put Gibson onto the bench. in replace of Mina, and then we're going to go with that team and should get a result today. I'm praying for a result. But anyway, let's get into this game against Burnley away from home and see how we do. So here we are into the game against Burnley. Going to be a tough game. It reminds me a little bit of the Aston Villa game we played away from home. We managed to get the win though, the 1-0 win, which was pretty nice to be fair, considering for the majority of that game I didn't feel like we was going to get the win. But here we go. Can we play Calvert-Lewin in? And he's still got the ball. Get a shot away. And probably could have ran a little bit closer there. Pope keeping it out. Got ourselves a corner here though. 4 minutes in. Nice little shot there from Calvert-Lewin. On target. But like I say, I probably should have ran a little bit closer. Let's see. Who can we get this on? Unfortunately, no Yerry Mina. Cross coming in. And couldn't find anyone's head. Got Holgate though. Poor pass. Couldn't find another player there. And the ball is going out of play. There we go. Burnley on the attack. But Barnes shot it. It has gone wide. And not a bad first 10 minutes for us here. We're getting a few chances. Definitely feel a lot more comfortable in this game compared to the Man City one, considering this time in the Man City game they were 1-0 up from Kevin De Bruyne. But here, oh, here we go. Oh, I wanted to try and chip it out wide to Bernard there. One thing I'm thinking of maybe doing for next game is putting Richarlison on the left, Walcott on the right, and maybe trying out for a game. Just because I'd like to see Luca Dean and Richarlison link up a little bit. And plus Walcott, I haven't really given any game time to yet. And obviously that's one player I was thinking about selling in January. So obviously I haven't really given him a go. So it's unfair to really judge him as of yet. Here we go. Gomez, get the shot away. And unfortunately can't. And we can't pick up the ball there either on the rebound. Here we go. Burnley on the attack here. And, oh no, that's not a penalty, is it? You're joking. Holgate giving away a penalty and getting a red card. I didn't think his slide tackle actually tripped him up. I thought it was Pickford. And, okay, yeah, he did end up tripping up over Holgate. Getting himself a red card there. Bad tackle from me. But I just honestly did not want him to score. Dived in, and he's missed the penalty anyway. Thank God. But Holgate has had to go off. And poor penalty there from Wood. Absolutely poor penalty. Chance to put his team in the lead. But it all happened so quick. Holgate's had to go off. So I've got a feeling here I'm going to have to possibly bring Gibson on, which I'm not too happy about if I'm going to be honest. I'm thinking here, put the red carded player Holgate here at cam. Lose the cam position, which I feel like I'm going to have to. And then swap Gabam in. Oh, no, actually swap Gomez out. He's a little bit more fatigued. And then swap Gomez out for Gibson. I can't believe that's just happened. I did not want that to come of it. So we'll have to lose the cam position. And yeah, I'll have to play this game out now with 10 men. Makes it even more difficult than it already is. Not scoring a goal in the first 43 minutes of the game. But hopefully we can still get the win. So here we go into the second half. And I'm just thinking back now. That is now our two main starting 11 centre-backs out for next game. Yerry Mina out injured. But then Holgate out with a red card. Can Bernard get the cross in? And he can't unfortunately recover the ball. And like I say, Calvert-Lewin not having the best of days here in front of goal. Only one attempt this game. Not looking great. Need to try and change it up a little bit in this second half. But yeah, two centre-backs out in such short time. Not great, to be honest. But let's have a see what we can do. Sidibe here. Can he find DCL with the through ball? And he can't. But Gibson there for Burnley, kicking it out. Want ourselves a throw in here. Here we go with Richarlison. Find the pass to Sidibe. Get the cross in. But of no danger. Bernard chesting it down. But straight out to Gibson again. Crossing it out. And we get another throw in here. Let's see if we can do much more of it this time. And don't know why he's threw it there when I was aiming towards Sigurdsson. And again, Burnley kicking it out for a throw in. Here we go. Walcott winning the ball. Play it across here to Calvert-Lewin. And as if I should have just gone for the shot. I can't believe that there. I brought Iwobi on and Walcott on. And Walcott getting the ball there from a bad cross from Burnley. But unable to make anything of it. And I should have played that pass there. Not playing my best of games right now. Confidence is pretty low, I think. Just from how the start of the season's gone so far. And I'm just gutted to not be winning in a better fashion, to be honest. Here we go. Walcott. Get the cross in. Calvert-Lewin, unfortunately, can't get it to him. Got ourselves a corner here, though. Walcott doing all he can since coming on. Trying to help us score another goal here. And cross going in towards him, but nothing comes of it. And was that Gibson there trying to go for the head? And Keane, poor pass there. We could have made something of that. But what, 4 minutes left in this game. And can we get this ball? Okay, we can. Iwobi. Gibson. Here we go. I don't really know where to go with this. And what a tackle. Poor tackle there. Can't be doing that. Lowton. Is he going to get a card? He's got to get a card for that, surely. What's he going to get? Yellow card. That is possibly worse than the tackle that I made with Holgate, if I'm going to be honest. Look at this. He don't even play the pass. Look at that. Straight off his feet. I'm going to play the short pass here to Iwobi, hopefully. Okay, maybe not. Iwobi does pick it up, though, on the edge of the box here, trying to work it in. Try to get the cross in here to someone. And we can't, again. The cross is not pulling off today. Walcott here now. I'm trying to use him to, you know, bit of pace, some energy in the team. Because the players are pretty tired right now. Burnley on the attack here. Last moments of the game. Ref's going to call it here, surely. Maybe not. Bernard. Here we go. Last attack of the game. Bernard with a cross in. Iwobi. And oh my God. Iwobi has just got us 3 points in this game. Dying moments of the game once again. An Everton player rescuing us at the last moments of the game. Bernard. Great cross in there. Loads of players to choose from possibly. He could have picked out 3. Maybe not Walcott. But he picked out Iwobi at the back post. And there he is. Great header into the bottom right hand corner. And making it 1-0. And I just can't believe it. Iwobi with his first goal for Everton as well. Might I add. And I cannot believe that. It happened so fast. Such quick time. Bernard winning the ball. And I got to admit, once Bernard got the ball and started to run into the final third, I thought, oh, the ref's going to blow it. But he didn't. And thankfully, we got the 3 points in this awful game. Awful game, I will say. But I'm just so happy we got the 3 points. Let's have a look at the match facts quickly. 4 shots, 2 on target compared to Burnley. 6 shots, 3 on target. So you could say possibly Burnley deserved the win more than us. But luckily we got the win, and that's all that matters. So here we go into the post-match interview after the Burnley game. Mentioning Holgate obviously being suspended for the next game. How will Holgate's suspension impact your squad selection? We have options, which we do. Obviously we got Keane, we got Gibson. I think them two are just going to have to play again in the next game. We are at home next game as well against West Ham, so it's going to be tough, but them two are just going to have to play whether they like it or not. That's, well, not whether they like it, whether I like it or not. That's the centre-backs that are going to have to start. You were looking to score the late winner, weren't you? Luck won't be needed next time. Hopefully we'll get a goal early on. You managed to turn the tide and find the decisive goal, given there wasn't much to split the two sides leading up. Do you have any doubts coming away with the win? I trusted we'd give it our all, and we did. That's all we could do today, was give it our all. Obviously after a disappointing defeat last game against Manchester City. But we're going to this last game now against West Ham. But thinking right now, we've obviously got that week break in between. So I've got a feeling Yeremina might be back. But my only worry is that he will have obviously the little injury sticker, I'm guessing. So you can see here, we've still got this week here of rest. Then we got this time to rest as well until the next game. So maybe, just maybe, Yeremina will be able to play. And just before that, Iwobi saying he's been in good form. He hopes to play. And we ended up playing him. We ended up getting subbed on, actually, for Sigurdsson. He ended up making the difference there. So influential performance from him. He saved the day for us there. And obviously Holgate picking up the one-match ban. But anyway, let's get into the next game against West Ham. But first, obviously, I'm going to sim to the game. And then we'll see if Yeremina is back. So, guys, just before we go into the West Ham game, I've simmed through. And Yeremina is back and fit. No little injury sticker there on his little icon. So we're going to put him in for Holgate. Put him back over on that left-hand side. And like I said last game, I'm going to try Richarlison out on the left. Where he originally started for Everton, playing out on the left. And I'm going to take Bernard off. Bring Walcott on. Just because I feel like he did well last game coming on. So I'm going to play him. I'm going to bring Keane on up front, surprisingly, just because I haven't really started him in some games. Calvert-Lewin obviously is top scorer for us at the moment. We'll have a quick look at the top scorers list, actually. Is he still at the top? We'll have to see. He didn't score last game, did he? So it'd be, yeah, he is at the top. 7 goals there. Aguero behind him and Wijnaldum on 6. So he is at the top. I'm just going to bring Keane on, just give him some game time. And obviously, I can always bring on Calvert-Lewin if needed. But that's the team we're going to go with. I'm just glad Yeremina is back for this game. Let's try and get another 3 points for this episode and end on a high. So here we are into the game against West Ham. And a little thing just coming up then saying Yarmolenko has had 5 goals in his last 3 games for West Ham. I don't know who they've played, but obviously a good record nonetheless, so we need to watch out for him today. Good job, Yeremina is back. Moise Kean getting a start, and hopefully we get a much better performance today. And already Richarlison getting played in, can't get the ball, but hopefully a much better performance today in front of the home crowd. After that Man City defeat last time out in front of the home crowd. Can get a cross in here? We can. Moise Kean unable to get on the header there. Can we recover it? And we can't, unfortunately. Okay, so after that, Moise Kean has gone down injured. I didn't even know he was injured after going for the header there. He's literally just cut to it, and now he's injured, which is not great, if I'm going to be honest. I could really do with him in the starting 11, and unfortunately, now he's out injured, which I did not expect at all. Calvert-Lewin's going to have to come on. Not a problem, but now we're down a striker. We've got, obviously, Tosun, we've got Richarlison, and we've got, obviously, Calvert-Lewin. But you can see there, after going for the header, he's gone down there with the defender. And unfortunately, I'm not too sure what that injury could be, but obviously we will have a look after the game. But he's out injured, which is not great. I was looking forward to using him this season. Hopefully he'll be back at some point in the season. I won't be out for a whole season long, but we'll definitely have a look after the game and see what happened. Oh, there we go. Richarlison putting us 1-0 up, 27 minutes in, and on his left-hand side, he's causing a lot of problems, cutting inside, and that is one of the instructions I have, and there's his trademark celebration, the pigeon celebration, and like I say, putting us up 1-0, 27 minutes into this game. Great getting into that position there, and like I say, I have him on the instruction at the moment to cut on the inside, and when he was playing on the right, I didn't feel like that was happening enough, and I feel like he weren't getting involved enough, but now on this left-hand side, he's getting involved centrally a lot more, as he's picked himself up his 3rd goal in the Premier League so far this season. And there we go, into half-time, still 1-0 up, but before half-time closed there, West Ham getting a few close chances of bagging themselves a goal before the end of the first half, and what a first half that was. Unfortunately, Moise Kean going down within the first, 5-6 minutes, getting injured, and then Richarlison bringing us 1-0 up, and what a goal that was. And here we go into second half now, hopefully bag another goal, then we can start to, feel a little bit more comfortable in this game. But as it stands, I still feel like West Ham can find themselves a way into this game. So there we go, 74, about 75 minutes into this game here. West Ham making a substitution, we are as well. Going to bring Davies on for Gomez. Not much happened so far in this second half, but West Ham still putting on the pressure. We need to concentrate to secure these 3 points in this game. And with Davies coming on, just a fresh set of legs in that midfield, track back and hopefully help us in defending this lead. And there we have it. The game has ended. Everton 1, West Ham 0. We managed to pick ourselves up another 3 points in today's episode. And again, only the 1-0 win. Not the best start for us here at Everton. Not scoring many goals, but we're getting the points. And that's all that matters. Richarlison getting the goal today that we needed. You can see there from the match facts. 2 shots, 1 shot on target. 50-50 in possession. And it did feel like that at times, but I do feel like West Ham were a good opponent today. They put us under pressure a lot of chances as well. But then credit to our defenders, they played really well as well. And managed to keep it at bay and keep us with a 1-0 win. So here we go, the post-match interview, the last one of the episode. Let's have a see what they have to say after today's result. So, how will Keane's injury impact your squad selection? Again, we have options, which we do. Again, we've got Richarlison that can play up front, so if need be, Richarlison up front, Bernard going back out on the left. That is something we can do. You're able to score the victory today before half-time. Are you pleased with how things went in the second half? I'm just going to say, time to focus on the next match, which it is. That second half was tough, but it was more of just a dig deep, keep the ball, and don't make any silly mistakes. Was the win ever in doubt? I was going to say we trusted and give it our all, and which we did today. And there we go, that is the end of the press conference. But before we end on today's episode, let's have a look at the league table and see how it's ending today. So we're still currently sat in 6th, but things have changed. Man City now at the top of the table on 25 points, Spurs in 2nd on 24, tying with Liverpool, and then Man United still in 4th on 20 points, and then Arsenal on 19 points in 5th, and then we're currently sitting in 6th with 19 points as well. So we're 3 points ahead of West Ham and Leicester. We're level with Arsenal, and we're only a point behind United. So it's not looking too bad so far. I'm glad to get the win in the last 2 games. Like I say, without the win in them last 2 games, God knows where I'd be in the league right now. So luckily for them 2 goals from Iwobi and Richarlison, they managed to get us 6 points. And unfortunately, Moise Kean is out injured. So let's have a quick look at the office and see what they are saying for how long he will be out. So we've got 2 player chats here. One from Kean, who needs to play more time. I'm just going to say you still have your place in the squad. For now he does anyway. Gibson, I'm proud of you. He's come in. He's done a good job, to be fair, the games he's come in. And Moise Kean out for 8 weeks with a dislocated shoulder injury. So not the worst, to be fair, but not the best either. Holgate is back as well, so he can start playing again. And just thinking about that, Michael Keane played last game, so you know, he did get some game time there. But like I say, Moise Kean out for 8 weeks. Not the best, but definitely not the worst. I've seen a lot longer, so he'll be out, unfortunately, and 8 weeks. So when will that be to now? So what, we're in the 20th of October, so no, he'll be out to around about Christmas time. To around about the same time it is in real life now, actually. So he's going to be out. We've got Calvert-Lewin up front. He can still do a job for us, and he's still one of the top scorers in the league, I do believe. Is he still at the top? No, Lacazette has took over now. 8 goals, overtaking Calvert-Lewin's 7, but he's still in the top 2, which is great for us. But anyway, guys, if you have enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to leave a like down below on the video. Leave a comment as well. Hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you all next time.